Let's look at number 11. A ship at sea departs from point A at a bearing of 30 degrees east of north. So I'm going to draw, let's do a pencil here. I'm going to go, this is point A. Okay, so I have point A is right here. When we're talking about bearings, I'm going to make right away my X and my Y axis. X and Y axis. And I'm going to head north, and then I'm going to swing to the east 30 degrees. Swing to the east 30 degrees. Okay, this is 30. I know that makes this 60 because they have to add up to 90. And yes, it goes a distance of 150 kilometers. I'll come back to that later on. And then we reach point B. Now at point B, it says it's going to make a very sharp turn, and it's going to travel another distance, in this case 200 kilometers, but it gives a bearing again. So I'm going to make another Cartesian plane here. So I have my X, my Y, but before I do that, do you see how this line and this line are representing kind of like my X-axis? Do you see how they're parallel? These are interior, because this is my transversal. These are interior angles. So this is 60 and this is 30 before I even do anything. Okay, now from here, it says that I'm going to go, right here, it says I'm going to go 10 degrees west of south. So from here, I'm going to first swing. You always go north to south first. I'm going to go south first, and then I'm going to swing to the west 10 degrees. So I'm going to go 10 degrees to the west. So this part right here, that angle right there is 10 degrees. Well, if this entire thing was 30 and this is 10, what does it make this angle? It makes it 20. Okay, so this is my triangle right now. So I'm going to make this new triangle that looks like this. This is 20. I know it's not necessarily drawn to scale. This is 20. I'm going to have to come back to this one in just a second. This is 20. I know that this distance right here is, what was that original distance? 150 kilometers. And this distance is 200 kilometers. Okay, so I'm going to use the law, of cosines. I'm going to go c squared. Let's call this c. This is my c, this is my a, this is my b. C squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab times the cosine of c. And I'm just going to plug those in, being a little lazy here with you. Okay, so we have, this is my a, so I have 200 squared plus, this is my b, 150 squared minus 2 times 200 times 150 times the cosine of 20. That's this number right here, this really large number. Now I need to take the square root of it, so square root of that value, and I end up with this length being 78.22. 78.22. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to use law of sines. So I'm going to do the sine of 20 degrees over 78.22. Okay, and I would like to go after here the smaller of the two, which would be b, and that's actually, what do I want to know here? I want to know BCA. I'm going to want to know this angle. Did I put these down wrong? Did I put the wrong letters? I put the wrong letters, didn't I? Okay, I did the math right, but the letters. Okay, I want to ultimately know what is this angle, and it's the smaller of the one, so that makes sense for us. It makes it easy. Sine of c over 150. Okay, so I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to take the sine of 20 degrees times 150, and then I'm going to divide it by this measurement of 78.22. And then I need to figure out an angle, so I'm going to do the inverse sine, and I have 40.98. Looks like he rounded it up then to 41 degrees. 41 degrees is going to be this measurement. Sorry, you can't see that if you're watching from home.